Welcome to another edition of Gluten-Free Adventures. My name is Stephanie, and I have non-celiac gluten sensitivity, which means I can't have gluten, but I am okay with cross-contamination. Would you take a minute to subscribe and hit that notification button? I post these videos weekly, and today I'm in Santa Monica, California at Bay Cities Deli. Bay Cities is known and is the home of the Godmother sandwich. It has won multiple awards for the best sandwich, so let's go check it out. All right, there it is. Let's taste. There it is, just without the wrapper. Okay, so it falls apart really easily. It's already falling apart. Let's take another bite.
I'm almost done.
The meat is really good. The works has mayo, mustard, lettuce, tomato, onions, and Italian dressing. It's lettuce wrap, so there's a lot of lettuce on it. But it's really delicious. I do think it would be better on bread. But if you're taking just the insides, it's a good 9 out of 10. The turkey's delicious. It's thinly sliced, and they slice it right there for you. So everything is done to order. So usually there's a really long wait. It's hard to get a table. We're here on a Saturday closer to closing, so it's not as busy. The parking lot is always busy. There's fighting for spots. It's always a thing at Bay Cities. But they used to have gluten-free flatbread, but they don't have it anymore. So the two options for us are going to be lettuce wrapped or bring your own bread. I thought that they still had the flatbread, but they did not. So I'm having it lettuce wrapped. In the future, I'd probably bring my own bread. But that's a two-stop situation, getting bread and then coming here. But if you just want a sandwich, you're okay with it lettuce wrapped. There's obviously going to be cross-contamination because they're dealing with bread, but just not eating the bread and just having it lettuce wrapped, it's pretty good. I do enjoy a sandwich, and it would be better with bread, but this is a close second. So if you are in Santa Monica and want to try the famous Bay Cities, they're very known for their Godmother. You can get it mild or spicy. That is their sandwich, voted one of the best sandwiches in the state, I think the country maybe, I don't know, but that is what they're known for. Not really my jam. I really like turkey, but it's good. Okay, so the thing to remember about Bay Cities is that they only accept debit or cash. So make sure you have one of those with you because they're easy to forget these days. So I actually spoke to the manager. I don't know if he's the owner or the manager, but he said that they used to have the flatbread and the supplier would make them order 100 cases in order to get the flatbread and they don't have space. So I said to him, what about offering some gluten-free bread? And he said, we just don't have the room. I said, okay, I understand. It's not as good if we don't have the bread. And he said, I understand. Worried about cross contamination. And I said, I get that. For someone like me, cross contamination is okay. And so it's not, I said, gluten friendly. And he said, yeah, that could potentially be, but lawsuits. And I said, I get that as well. So he said he'd talk to them and think about it. But my suggestion was to sell some gluten free bread so that you could make it yourself. And he said, well, we don't sell sandwich kits. We make the sandwiches. And I said, I understand, but this is coming from a different situation. And he said, yeah, okay, think about it. So I don't know, maybe in the future, but for somebody like me who has to eat gluten free, the lettuce wrap was great. And if you're with other people who don't have to eat gluten free, they have to come here. So this is how you can join them and still enjoy having a sandwich just lettuce wrapped for now. But stay tuned. Maybe sometime in the future we can do an update and there'll be something gluten free for us. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you on our next adventure.